I'm Nan Simonsen. I'm a nationally board certified health and wellness coach, and I specialize in lifestyle as medicine, and I specialize in whole food plant-based diets. I have been whole food plant-based going on 8 years now and healthier than ever. As a matter of fact, I wrote a book when I was about to turn 70 saying, oh my gosh, I realized that 70 is not old age. I had already been 2 years with a lifestyle medical practice and whole food plant-based. I said in the book, my mission is for the next 1, 2, or 3 decades to tell people about this. And that was 5 years ago. I'm about to come out with a sequel called Aging Powerfully, The Journey Continues. This is my first book. And anyway, I am a week away from Thanksgiving. We're having it here. And I have family that is and family that is not plant-based. Well, what I make here is completely plant-based. And I'm going to show you the easiest thing that we can do during the holidays, but also as often as you can throughout the year, because the flavor is great, the nourishment is, well, beyond belief. I'm going to read you a few things, and that is a fresh, raw cranberry relish, and it's so good. So I'm beginning with what was a bag, still is, it's not in the bag, of cranberries, and this happens to be organic. That's why I buy them, and they're 12 ounces, but you can get them anywhere fresh. Just get 12 ounces, wash them, and pick them over. I found a number of them had gone bad and were very mushy. So do pick them over. Then we're adding to it. So I'm going to put the cranberries, and this is my Vitamix base. It's an Ascent series Vitamix base that has a optional attachment that is a food processor, and it's so handy. So, and it's as strong as the Vitamix, which means really strong. So I'm going to put the cranberries in here. This recipe, again, is so simple. I'm putting a apple in here that's been cored and chopped, and this one is a Fuji. A Fuji is a nice sweet apple, and they've all been washed. And I'm putting in an orange, but first I'm going to microplane it, or I could use, do I have my other little tool here, the little grater, if you don't have a microplane. I happen to really prefer the microplane, so I'll show you that. But you can use, there are fine little graters. This one makes it very easy, and if you are zesting, it's called zesting. If you're zesting an orange or a lemon or a lime, do it before you slice it to get juice out of it. You'll see if you don't do it that way and you slice it and then you juice it and then you go after it with a zester or a very fine grater, that it's much harder to get as much zest out of it because it collapses. It's not whole. It doesn't have that rigor, and it collapses. Okay, and why do we zest? For one thing, there's a lot of nourishment in the zest, but for another, you get so much additional flavor this way. So I'm going to pick this up on my knife and show it to you up close. See? If you could smell this, it has wafted through the kitchen, I think. I'm here, kitchens everywhere. But where I am now, I can smell it. The fragrance is fabulous. And now I'm going to cut it in half. Oh, but first I want to get some of the skin off. I don't have to be so diligent about this that I get every bit of it, but some of this, it's called pith, P-I-T-H. Sometimes the pith is a little bitter, and I think I'll get that off of there. This is one of my favorite ways to use cranberries, and it's really the only way I like a cranberry relish. Fresh, whole, and I'm making this now Thanksgiving is less than a week. No, it's a week away, a week and a couple of days. I don't intend to save this. We will eat it with everything. And I'll make it again. And what am I making for Thanksgiving? I'm going to make a vegan meatloaf, mashed potatoes with cauliflower. That's one of my favorite recipes. Look at Simonsen.com or YouTube Nan Simonsen. And cauliflower mashed potatoes. They are absolutely delicious. It's creamed as opposed to buttered with cashews. And it's very, very flavorful. Okay, so I am, and it has mainly, well, half potatoes, but a little bit more than half, and then cauliflower. And people who eat it would never know. All right, I got most of the skin off. I'm putting this in. So we have cranberries, apple, and orange, and I'm using ginger. If you're not in an area where you're familiar with ginger, this is a root. I wash the entire root, put it in my refrigerator. I don't bother to peel it carefully. Every morning I have a smoothie. I put in a ½ ounce, and I'll just chop a bit of it off, and I have my smoothie on a scale because it's after Dr. Goldner's protocol, and I use 75% deep leafy green and cruciferous vegetables, 25% by volume fruit, and I always use, and so I know it's a ½ ounce because it's sitting on the scale when I'm putting in the greens, because I like to have 11, 12 ounces of greens, sometimes 14, but usually 11 or 12. Okay, now what are we doing for additional flavor? Well, I have a ½ lime, I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and for sweetness, I have medjool dates. And they are, the medjool or the larger, you can use deglette nor, and then you'll use they're smaller, and so you'll use more. This is 6 to 8 medjool dates, and I put a little bit of water, put them in some water, kind of mash them down just to soften them, because they had been sitting in the cupboard a while and they were really dry, and I wanted a good emulsion. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. You don't have to, but I'm going to. I practice a low salt, no added oil, and no added refined sugar protocol. And so I'm putting this on. I'm going to pulse it. I don't want it to become a soup, and I don't want it to be a puree. I want it to be pulsed into a sort of chunky, but not very chunky. So you'll see what I mean. Sorry for the noise. Let's see what I think. I'm going to stir it down, and I'm going to taste it. Maybe I'm going to use another date, and I'm going to bring it to you to show it to you when I'm ready. Well, you're going to see it anyway. That's so nice. Some people would say, I want another date, because it's there's a bite to it from the orange. But I'm going to leave it this way, and I'll take it off of its little base, put it in a bowl, and you can see what it looks like. So that was about 7 dates. I could have used 8 or 9, and you would just experiment. This is this beautiful relish. Look at that. Now I can put some nuts on it, and I wouldn't have wanted to puree them as well, because then they just become indistinguishable, and I like the chunk of a nut. And so I'm using walnuts. I could have used pecans. I could have added, and I got this out of my garden just a few minutes ago, some fresh mint. That would be fun. But let me read something to you. So what's the value of cranberries? They are extremely high in antioxidants. There's something called proanthocyanins, and anthocyanins are very, very important pigments in the plant world in terms of fighting oxidative stress, which means that it helps fight the inflammatory response of any other food you eat that your body becomes overly excited about, including saturated fats, including most meats, etc., especially the processed meats. Quercetin is an anti-inflammatory, antihistamine, supports cardiovascular health, and those proanthocyanins are the compounds that are the thing that make cranberries so favorable to the urinary tract protection. They contain, okay, we talked about that, reduce UTIs, talked about that. Very low glycemic index, loaded with vitamins like C, E, K, magnesium, copper, phytonutrients, improve good HDL, and help lower your LDL, which is very good for cardiovascular health. And they have probiotic effects, detox the liver, and lymphatic circulation is improved. In other words, eat them as often as you can. Eat them with other things. So as I said, I am having for Thanksgiving a meatloaf. I'm going to have mashed potatoes. I'm going to have green beans with almonds, slivered almonds. No, not the one with creamy things. And then people are bringing other things. So that's that. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you make it. They are, and I'm going to take a bit with the nuts. Oh, let me tell you that this tastes much better when it's been refrigerated, when it's been sitting for at least 4 hours, because all of these flavors meld together. They become much more calm, quiet, as opposed to fighting each other in here. So give it a try, enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful holiday week, whatever you do with it. And gosh, have a great day, because I know I'm going to. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. We come up with all kinds of fun things here, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.